Welcome back to the Tees Valley Business Summit 2019. I'm Graham Robb from Recognition PR. We're transmitting live from the Olympia building at Teesside University, and we're talking to some of the people who make the Tees Valley economy tick. It's been a very, very busy day here at the Business Summit. Well over 1,000 attendees now, over 100 stands. And joining me is Andrew Cargill from the Material Processing Institute. Now, the Materials Processing Institute, Andrew, is just near the, well, it used to be in the British Steel buildings, didn't it? Tell us about where it is and what it does.
It's certainly, Graham. The Materials Processing Institute is a research and innovation centre active in advanced materials, low carbon energy and the circular economy, and utilising the digital technologies to support businesses on an international, national and regional basis in terms of supporting their processes, creating efficiencies in their businesses and developing materials that can help them grow and develop as a business.
Now, in terms of geography, it's obviously based here in Tees Valley and there's an affinity with things like the steel industry, but really it's a global organisation, isn't it?
We are a global organisation, but we are also extremely active on a local level as well. So yes, we operate on a global basis in terms of the steel industry, and we are the UK's leading steel research centre. On a national basis, we're involved in commercialisation and scale-up. Then on a local basis, we're very active in supporting local SMEs, particularly in the Tees Valley area, in terms of helping them to develop right from the start-up phase into new fledgling businesses and then helping them to continue to grow.
Okay, we'll come back to that point towards the end. Let's talk about the type of research you do. So what kind of thing are you investigating? What are the boffins in the white coats looking at?
There are quite a few of those people as you describe as boffins, and we're involved in a wide range of research. And very often this is based on partnership programs. And to elaborate and so you understand what I mean by partnership program is, particularly on the international basis, we will work with key clients in terms of their ongoing research programs. So we will be active on a whole series of different programs to meet their specific priority at that moment in time. So developing partnership programs with key clients is very much part of that research that we undertake. Now, what is the research we do? Well, we're involved in lots of different activities. We have a whole range of laboratories at the Materials Processing Institute looking at chemical analysis, looking at metrology, looking at microscopy, looking at process enhancement and process development. So there's a whole range of laboratories and a lot of very skilled, scientific-based people undertaking this research at the Institute for a wide range of clients.
So you've got the organisation's location in South Bank. Do you partner with other organisations such as the Combined Authority?
Yes, that is very much part of our approach, particularly on a local basis. We do partner and work with other organisations like Tees Valley Combined Authority in terms of supporting the work and initiatives that they're involved with. For example, the local business plan, we're involved in supporting that from development of the net zero carbon economy. In terms of we're supporting in terms of development of the hydrogen economy in the Tees Valley and how that can benefit the wider business community. So it's projects like that where we are supporting on a local basis, but that's a project going forward. I mean, I'd like to touch on a very, very big project that we've been involved with Liberty Powder Metals Limited.
Right.
Now this project, again looking at Tees Valley Combined Authority, is part funded by Tees Valley Combined Authority. It's a £10 million research project that we're working with Liberty Powder Metals on to develop powder alloys and powder metals to development in that area.
And this is real cutting edge stuff, and hopefully the kind of work you're doing will be conventional business in 5-10 years time.
Yes.
Now, you've got this cluster in your research centre. What other organisations and businesses are there at the cluster?
Yeah, well, at the Materials Processing Institute, we have an area called the SME Technology Centre. The SME Technology Centre was established in 2015 with the objective of supporting new and existing businesses to develop and grow. And part of that service and the part of that support is actually businesses coming and setting up and developing from the Materials Processing Institute campus. So we have a number of businesses now that are established and operating out of the campus. They include the likes of UK Pods, who recently won 2 North East Business Awards. They include other companies such as Fraser Nash Consultancy.
Wow. Right.
Fraser Nash Consultancy are one company that they have 10 offices throughout the UK now. We're the 10th office. They came to Teesside because they were looking to expand into this region. And that's a theme that's really important. What we're seeing is we're seeing companies now looking at Teesside and wanting to expand and develop operations in Teesside. And only in the last month, Mabbott, a Glasgow-based safety, environment and engineering consultancy, have set up their offices with us on the campus and are developing on that basis. They come to us for a number of reasons. One is obviously the huge opportunity in Teesside with the chemical industries and the other pharmaceutical-based industries that are in and around the region. But also, by working with us at the Institute, they can access our research expertise and our scientific expertise and integrate that into their business activities. And that's one of the draws for them coming and becoming part of our cluster at the Materials Processing Institute.
Well, Andrew, thank you for joining us today, and many, many more successful years at MPI, Materials Processing Institute.
Thank you very much, Graham.
Thank you.
Cheers.